I'm just working on some homework.
I'm Jake, by the way. Jake Specker. Perhaps you heard of me and seen my name somewhere.
I haven't, Allison.
Nice to meet you, Allison. You're not the least bit curious.
Yeah, I guess, but I thought it would be rude to ask.
Don't worry about it. I'm quite used to all the attention.
Why are you sitting here? There are plenty of other seats open. Why do you want to sit in this seat?
That is not what I'm getting at. I am Jake Specker. I've column in the Tribune. It's widely popular. Increased our readership 5%.
So do you want to pat me back or something? And you still haven't answered my question. What is it you want?
I still cannot believe you've never read my column. I would have thought someone educated, someone reading a textbook for goodness sake would be well read enough to at least
I have heard of your column. Oh, I've heard of it. It's that trashy one that finds dirt on anything and everything. I've read it a few times. Maybe I was just trying to erase it from my memory. Let me dig deep in my suppressed recollection. Oh yes. The local TV host grew up with an embarrassing speech impediment that damaged his childhood. Local mother of four admits in a conversation to her friend that sometimes she just cannot stand her children. Shall I go on?
I get it, Ray. You don't enjoy my column. Fine. It takes a certain level of sophistication.
Since when have we been on a last name basis? And no, I don't think that exploiting people or blowing things out of proportion makes for respectable journalism.
Journalism is about interest. Every week, my columns garner interest. You don't get it.
Let's agree to disagree. I have other things on my mind. Listen, I'm sorry, okay? I'm just a bit stressed.
This is fine. Don't worry about it.
We worked on an article.
Actually, I am. It's not for that column, it's for another type of piece. It's about crimson.
Oh.
It's actually really important that if I get this one just right, I'm up for promotion. Either that or I'm in some hot water. Apparently, I wrote the pasta wrong there.
Imagine.
I know, right? Do not be charmed by mere presence. Anyway, deadline's at midnight. Fortunately, though, stopped it for a while.
Midnight of today.
Yeah. And so far, I have a total of 3 sentences, all of which I probably will not use.
That is so sad. Shouldn't an article like that just write for itself? I mean, crimson is everywhere. Rescuing the elderly from burning buildings, saving children from drowning, keeping the next villain out of the town so the city can live to see another day, keeping the Kardashians from buying property in our city. I mean, the possibilities are endless. If you can write an article about some guy with a lisp 20 years ago, surely you can write this.
Yes, well, our local superhero has created some magnificent headlines. Here's the thing, Ray. It's all been said and done before. What can I say about our local Wonder Girl that isn't actually new, you know? She's shrouded in mystery. So, if I can uncover her identity, maybe it can be known as
No! I mean, you can't do it. You only have 2 hours. And besides, that's incredibly sleazy. The whole point of the mask and the mystery is safety. Why would you break that fragile line that separates crimson from the other?
Okay, I get it, Ray, but I'm stuck. I don't want to be just another guy who writes about the declining crime rate, or Crimson's role model status, or how she's always taking control of the situation, how she captures bad guys and ties them to her signature red ribbon mom. Right? Here. Look at this. I don't want my articles to just blend into that pile. I gotta do something different.
Do you have anything in mind? What do you want to do?
I guess I could maybe take a look at the average person, ordinary person on the street, maybe take the perspective of the mundane. I mean, the average nobody citizen has to have an opinion, right?
Well, it's very generous of you.
Can I interview you?
Sure.
Great! All right. Okay, so have you ever seen Crimson in person? Have you ever been on a bus about to veer off a cliff? Ever had a gun held to your head? Anything like that?
I haven't personally been in any of those situations, but I've had a friend who was in a bit of trouble. I guess she felt like she couldn't really talk to anybody, and everything felt hopeless. Have you ever felt like that? Like you were just going through the motions every single day, but in your heart believing that none of it mattered. That if you just disappeared off the face of the planet, no one would even care. So she was at the edge. She was about to jump. But Crimson saved her. Crimson let her know that everything was going to be okay.
So Crimson basically saved this girl's life.
Yes.
Is that all?
I guess there was that one time where she saved this one kid's puppy from being run over.
Oh, Crimson ignores feline population.
What are you doing?
I am creating it's an angle. I'm putting a spin on things. What are you giving me this crap? You must read that.
So you're saying that whatever my friend went through was bullshit?
No, actually. I'm just saying, just think about it. Do you think your friend would want that exposed in the newspaper?
I guess it would be best to keep that private.
That's what I thought. But that leaves me with the puppy story. Like I said, right, I need an angle. What about Crimson's weaknesses? Somebody has to know about her weaknesses. How?
If I didn't know any better, I would have thought that you were working for the Deathly Hour.
Oh, that is a low blow.
You're going to stoop to such a level.
You have some nerve to criticize my profession. You really do.
I'm not criticizing your profession. I'm insulting you.
Okay, well, fine then. Let's see. Humor me. What is it exactly that you do? Weave together rainbows and sunshine, put on rose-colored glasses, gloss everything over?
I'm in college.
Oh. What are you studying?
Political science. Pre-law.
Wide-eyed college student with lawyer aspirations. It's wonderful. You gotta follow a manual or something? A guidebook? Are all future lawyers this uptight? What are you?
No, it's nothing. Forget it. You're not going to get your angle, Jake. Crimson is untouchable. We all have our weaknesses. We all have our Achilles heels. But a superhero is different. You're not going to find the type of story that you're looking for, Jake.
I can try. And if I ever met Crimson,
Well, what would you do? try to charm her into revealing her kryptonite.
Hey, excuse me, young man. You happen to have the time. I seem to have forgotten my watch.
It is 10:36.
Oh, thank you, young man. Isn't this such a fine train ride?
Yeah, it's quite. So, I was just having this lovely conversation with this lovely, ever so friendly, inspirational young lady. Really? You're not going to call me out on that?
Hey, what did you just want?
That's more like it. Telekinesis, mind-reading powers, it all has to just come at a price. Behind that mask is someone vulnerable. I mean, every superhero, every Superman has their Clark Kent. Every Spider-Man has their Peter Parker, right?
Every Batman has their Bruce Wayne.
Hey, right. Somewhere out there, the person behind Crimson, I don't know, maybe she's going out for a late night snack, eating some Cheetos, maybe she's watching a South Park, maybe throwing Facebook.
Maybe reading a textbook.
Wouldn't mess with that kind of stuff. The mind of such nonsense.
So clouding her mind with Cheetos is better.
Here's the kicker though. Here is the thing that gets the very being of Crimson.
Okay. What's your big epiphany?
Nope! Nothing. I got nothing. Oh god, there's no way for this article to go well, and I probably won't even have my job after this deadline is over. Ah!
What are you talking about? I thought you were Mr. Big Shot columnist.
Everything was fine up until a month ago, like I said. My boss hates my guts. She could get away with it, she'd probably smother me in my sleep. Bad! I just feel that time ticking away. Have you ever just looked at a watch, a clock, and just watched how time ticks and how each passing second we get closer and closer to our deaths? As that little hand moves, I just feel like I'm getting closer and closer to the unemployment line, to the super where I'm probably going to have to fight off a hobo for the last one track.
If you're trying to get me to feel bad for you so I can reveal some dirt on Crimson, you can forget it. I have neither the time nor the creative ability to make up the kind of dirt you're hoping will progress your career.
That is not what I was trying to do. It's for the effort.
When is this train ride going to end? I've been on this train for ages.
But they said time flies when you're having fun. Anyway, why are you so antsy?
Let's just say I have a deadline of my own.
What was that?
I just want to get home, that's all. You never know what kind of creepers you're going to find on public transportation. That and I've seen some pretty crazy stuff.
Well, that explains why you're so paranoid. I'm sure this train's perfectly safe.
You don't know that.
You know, it's funny, we were just talking about that.
Shut the fuck up! I've been listening to you here forever. Just write to that bottom already. Slap that shit together. In a matter of minutes, this train will veer off the East Bridge and be sent into a free fall to the inevitable deaths that await you down below. There will be no survivors. Tonight will live in infamy. Why am I telling you all of your dreadful fates? Simple. It's what villains in movies always do. Duh! Seriously, find out with you fools. Listen as the train speeds on. It's getting closer and closer to your miserable fate.
Well, looks like you found your story. It came straight to you. Aren't you the lucky one?
Lucky? How could you be saying something at a time like this? We're all going to die! I mean, I don't know how long it'll all be over. It's just, there's no more articles, no more paper, no more anything. Oh my God, I knew I should have bought that Ferrari when I had the chance. And that apartment? On floor 7 with the killer view, I won't have that. I won't have you, and I won't be here when my new laptop arrives. Oh my God. Why are you freaking out? What is wrong with you?
You really have your priorities in order, man. Glad to know that in your final moments of life, you know what's important. Why are you standing?
I don't know. I didn't even know I was doing that. Crimson! Now's not the time to be shoving your face with Cheetos! Superheroes, they can detect trouble, right? That's why they're called superheroes, Crimson! Right, that's why they're super helpful.
Well, I have to get to the bathroom. So, if you don't mind, just wash your myself.
How to kill a mass murderer. Oh, stupid villain even disabled the Wi-Fi. No. Ow, I'm going to die! Okay, that's see something. Good. Girls have wood into it. Backwards? Was it? No. Thanks for helping. Local superhero turns out to be ordinary, sarcastic, annoying lunatic girl.
What happened here? Did the deathly hour dump out my purse in the frantic search for a piece of gum?
I'm sorry, I was looking for something.
What were you looking for? A conscience?
Never mind, I'll help you clean.
I got it. Sure. So, with that on the left.
Your lip is bleeding.
Oh! Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh? That's all you have to say, oh? What you just ran off like that. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Why would I be? I mean, we're safe, right? The train should be back on tracks in a few minutes.
Oh.
Oh. That's right.
What was it?
You didn't see what happened. I half expected you to be cowering under the table.
I wasn't the one hiding in the restroom.
But I did see the end of it. It was very epic.
Huh. Crimson set the deathly hour running,
Of course.
used her telekinetic powers to combat evil.
That sounds about right. Like I said, I didn't get to see all of it.
She used her mind reading ability to track the deathly hour. She was on this train the whole time. We were in the presence of our very own superhero.
That's right. But Crimson is gone now.
Gone.
Mhm.
Did she teleport back to her secret headquarters and take her Batmobile, zip it past this train faster than the speed of light?
Are you sure you're okay? I think this was all a little too much for you. You should get back to reading your article, and I'll get back to my readings. Jake, did you touch my book?
I fell. I'm sorry, it's nice. Ribbon. Yeah, there.
Jake, what you're about to do, if not for my sake, please just don't do it.
Just
For everybody else.
bigger fan of Crimson than I thought. Using her ribbon as a bookmark, that's clever.
Jake,
Shh. Allison, help me write an article about how Crimson saved a train full of people from their miserable fates.
What about your ankle? You only have 15 minutes left.
I have an angle. I'm going to write about how Crimson saved my ass.